Good day, students. Welcome to another class with Mr. Ola. Today, we are going to be talking about key signature. We want to look at what key signature is. We want to identify the symbols which are used in key signature. We also want to know the uses of these symbols. In our previous class, we talked about the musical staff, which consists of 5 lines and 4 spaces, on which music is written in classical music. Okay, so we also talked about the musical notes. These ones that tell us the duration of the sound, the duration and the pitch of the sound. So remember, then we have the semi-breve, the minim, the crotchet, quaver, semi-quaver. Okay. Remember that we also talked about the clef. So the clef, treble clef, bass clef, the C clef. Remember that we talked about the names of the lines and spaces of each of the clefs. Okay, so when the clef is placed on the staff, the lines will have alphabets attached to them, and then the spaces will also have alphabets attached to them. Okay, having said that, let's move on to key signature. Now you must have seen music piece where you have a symbol at the beginning. After the clef, you see a symbol in that piece. Okay, there are some of them that do not have the symbol. That is referring to a particular key, and there are some of them that have that symbol. So the key signature is a symbol, or they are symbols. It could be sharps or they could be flats, which tell us the key of that music. So they are telling us which key are we playing on. Are we playing on key C? Are we playing on key G? Are we playing on key D, E, A, and so on and so forth. So now next, let's look at what is a sharp and what is a flat. Okay, so let's look at the symbols that are used in key signature. So we have 3 basic symbols used in key signature. The first one is a sharp. A sharp. So when you see a sharp, it looks like our hashtag. So the sharp is a symbol that increases a note by a semitone. That's the function of a sharp. A sharp increases a note by a semitone or a half step. Okay, so the next one is a flat. A flat reduces a note or decreases a note by a semitone or a half step. So the sharp increases it by a semitone, while the flat reduces it by a semitone. Okay, the flat symbol looks like a B, but it is slightly different from a B. Okay, so the next one is a natural sign. So the natural sign cancels the effect of a sharp or a flat. So whenever we have a note standing on its own without a sharp or flat beside it, we call that note a natural note. So if it is a C, for example, is a C natural. So if you look at this example that we have up here, the note that is circled is a B natural note because it doesn't have a sharp or a flat. The one next to it is a B flat. The one next to that is a B natural because it has a natural sound beside it. Okay, so now the first one, which is a B, is a B natural. That means just the normal B. The next one with the flat is what? A B flat. Now the next one has a natural sound beside it, meaning that it's telling you that, okay, the flat that was before is cancelled. Now this note is now a natural note, no longer affected by the flats.